This is Marvel Universe Cable. The figure is part of Marvel Universe Series 3, number 7. I don't even know which wave this is. This is the second version of Cable, the one in packaging. This is the first version with the Baby Hope accessory. This is the second version without the Baby Hope accessory. Needless to say, they share very similar card backs. This one without the Baby Hope. 2011. Hasbro somehow, I guess a lot of parents were freaked out that a particular Marvel character had a fetus for an attachment. I don't know, but they got rid of it. Anyway, for those of you who have no idea who Cable is, he is this mutant from the future. That's the Toy Biz version. Gets transported into the present time, and he sort of wrecks the whole Marvel universe and mutant universe all at the same time. It's sort of, I don't know, he keeps turning it upside down for some weird reason. That's why I'm not that big of a Cable fan for some weird reason. Anyway, so he does come with his futuristic guns, his rifle blaster, which you can peg onto the back. He comes with a handheld blaster, which is nice. They're not made of rubbery plastic. You can stick it into his holster. Holster and chest plate, I think, are removable if you wanted to remove them, but I wouldn't advise it because you might remove the limbs or something like that. He also comes with a spear, which you've also seen Hope carry in the comic books. As you know, I think when Cable died, quote unquote, and then he got, she carried the spear, and then she got brought back. I mean, this whole idea that Cable, this is what he looked like when he was trying to save Hope from Bishop. She was a baby. That was when, after the days of M Day or something, when the Scarlet Witch wiped out 90% of the whole mutant population. She was the one new mutant born in a particular town. The Purifiers tried to destroy her, but she was left. Cable saved her, and then Bishop came in and says that she needs to be killed because just to save everything. Eventually, Hope becomes the Phoenix. She fulfills that prophecy, and she does save the world, and she was the Messiah and fulfills her messianic duties, I think, as the mutant kind savior, and she literally releases the Phoenix Force into the world, and mutants start popping up once again. So anyway, this is that Cable. In the comic books, he seemed a little bit bigger, and Hope was just really small. But there was even a point in the comic books that this part was all armored up to protect Hope. I thought it was cheesy. Anyway, but this is what Cable looked like back then. She first looked like this when the mutant in the pages of the New Mutants took over the New Mutants, became X-Force, then he became this, and then he supposedly died, then came back, tried to kill off the Avengers, then Hope cures him of his mutant virus, the technovirus, and then again he disappears, then he comes back in Cable and the X-Force, and then there's that whole arc between the uncanny X-Force of Psylocke and Storm, and then they fight with Cable's team, with Colossus, Domino, and whatnot, and there's Bishop, and and there's Strife, and I thought that was cheesy. That didn't work out very well for Marvel, I think, but it was okay. It was good for fans like me who really got out of reading comic books. After the Brood story arc, I just got tired of reading X-Men and Marvel and comics in general. You got interested in girls, and you come back, you miss out on all the Messiah Wars, the Messiah Complex. You miss out on all of that, the future. So it's nice. It's nice. There's some flashbacks. So whatever. I don't know. So I'm not that big of a Cable fan, obviously. I like the whole X-Men universe, but he's just one character that's just way too shady for me. However, having said that, if you read the pages of the new X-Force comic book for 2014, he's teamed up with Psylocke, and that comic book is promising. He doesn't have his powers anymore. Limited telekinesis. He does have no more precognition. He's just basically like a commando type of mutant, and he tries to give mutant a stake in the world by giving them X-Force, their militia, and he's trying to hunt down these new mutants that are being exploited. It's interesting if you read that, and he looks amazing. He looks like covert SWAT. He has a cape that's in camo, like that. It's a blue type of camo or gray camo, like more of an urban camo. He looks great. there, I think they should make a figure out of him. Anyway, onto this figure. It's great sculpt, great weapons, accessory, and I forgot to mention the baby hope can be removed if you're too freaked out with that. But because of this accessory, this one particular accessory, exactly the same. That one I think is still removable. I'm not sure, but because of this baby hope accessory, this figure has become more expensive than the regular one. This one is more common. This one is a lot more scarce and rare because Hasbro discontinued it. And I got this one loose off of a collector, and I paid the price of almost the price of a Voyager class Transformers figure. That's how much expensive I paid for it. Fantastic sculpt, great paint apps. I love it. The accessories are great. Articulation's got a ball jointed neck on a hinge, ball joint upper torso, waist swivel, ball hinge shoulders, thigh swivel, just a hinge elbow, swivel wrist, ball hinge hip, thigh swivel, double jointed knees, half swivel, ball hinge ankles with rocker joints. Really an amazing figure. I mean, if you can get it not to an expensive price, and if you're a big Marvel Universe collector, you're going to want this one because of its rarity. But the regular one is fine. You don't have to hunt this one down. If you already have this one, that's great. You don't have to get this one. I think this particular figure at this going price right now should only be restricted to hardcore Marvel Universe collectors. If you're just a casual collector, this one will survive. Even this one is pretty expensive and hard to come by. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video review. If you did, please click the thumbs up icon at the bottom. Follow me on Twitter for my toy purchase, Instagram for my toy signings. Check out all my reviews here on this new channel, Chefatron. My old FX Rants channel is still alive, but it'll just be for vlogs. I hardly post anything there anymore. So all the reviews and the good stuff are on this channel, Chefatron. This has been the Marvel Universe cable with the Hope, the first run of the figure with the Baby Hope accessory. Thanks for watching.